So you've done it. You poured your heart and soul into building an amazing product. But now comes the really hard part, right? Getting people to actually see it, especially when you have a, let's say, $0 marketing budget. Well, this is your playbook for that exact challenge.
I mean, this is the question, isn't it? It's what keeps founders up at night. The product is perfect, the website looks great, but you log in and crickets. Just a dashboard showing 0 sales. It's this familiar, painful silence. So how do we break through all that noise without breaking the bank?
For years, the go-to answer was just to throw a bunch of money at ads and, hope for the best. But that model, it's broken. The approach for 2026 is totally different. It's not about spending money anymore, it's about building a system, what we call a distribution engine, that uses organic leverage to do the heavy lifting for you.
Now, to really get why this shift is so crucial, we have to talk about the modern customer. Because let's face it, they've changed. And that means our marketing has to change right along with them.
Just think about how you use the internet. Be honest. How many banner ads do you actually look at? How many times do you scroll right past a sponsored post without even blinking? We've all developed this mental filter. We've become ad blind. We automatically ignore interruptions, but, and this is key, we actively seek out and listen to voices we trust.
So, okay, if ads are being ignored, what actually works? The answer is authority. Seriously, becoming a trusted, authoritative voice in your space is the most powerful marketing you can have. It is the core of building your own distribution engine. Let's be super clear about what a distribution engine is. This is not a one-off campaign or a marketing blitz. It is a machine that you build piece by piece. It runs on trust in the value you provide. And once that thing is humming, it consistently brings the right people to your doorstep, all for free.
Okay, theory is great, but how do we actually build this engine? Well, we're going to break down 3 core plays from the modern marketing playbook. These are real, actionable strategies you can literally start using today.
All right, first up is a strategy that is absolutely perfect for platforms like TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. The whole idea is to teach, not to sell. And in doing so, you create this natural, easy path that leads people straight to your product.
Let's break this one down because the details really matter. The basic strategy is to create these short, super valuable videos. But here's the hack, and this is the most important part. If you sell, say, a budgeting template, don't make a video about your template. No, make a video about the 3 hidden expenses that are keeping you broke. You highlight the pain, you prove you understand their problem, and suddenly your product becomes the most obvious, logical solution in the world.
And this is your pitch. See how easy that is? It's not a hard sell, it's not pushy, it's just a helpful suggestion that flows perfectly from the value you just gave them. You stop being a salesperson and you become a problem solver. It's a total game changer.
Okay, play number 2. This one takes us into the quieter corners of the internet. Places like Reddit, Discord, or maybe some private forums. These are the places where your ideal customers are already hanging out and asking for help. Now, the goal here is not to just spam your link everywhere. Please don't do that. Your goal is to become the single most helpful person in that group. When you see a question that your product can solve, don't just drop a link. Instead, write a detailed, high-value comment that genuinely helps them. Give away like 80% of the solution for free. The trust you build from doing that is absolutely priceless.
And that's what we call a masterclass comment. It's a response that is so thorough, so valuable, that it instantly positions you as an expert. People will start to recognize your name, and they'll associate it with incredible, genuinely useful advice.
And just like with our first play, the pitch becomes completely effortless. After you've provided so much value, people will naturally want more. This isn't even a sales pitch, it's an invitation to go deeper, an invitation that you have absolutely earned through your generosity.
All right, our third and final play is a lifesaver for anyone who feels like they're starting from scratch with 0 audience. The idea is really simple. You leverage the trust that other creators have already built with their audiences. So here's what you do. Find creators who are just a step or 2 ahead of you. We're talking 5,000 to 10,000 followers, not massive celebrities. You reach out with something we call a value swap. You offer a huge discount, maybe 50% off, exclusively for their audience. And here's the hack. You make it 0 effort for them. You even write the email or the post for them.
You see how this is a true win-win? The creator looks like a hero because they're hooking their audience up with a great deal.
And you get your product recommended by a trusted voice to a warm audience that is so much more likely to convert than just cold traffic from some random ad.
Now look, these plays are incredibly powerful, but they work best when they aren't just one-time things. The real magic, the long-term success, happens when you turn your marketing into a simple daily habit.
And this is all it takes. We call it the Daily 3 routine. It's a dead simple checklist that will power your distribution engine every single day. Just reply to 3 questions with helpful advice, post 1 piece of how-to content, and reach out to 1 potential partner. That's it.
And the daily cost to run this incredibly powerful marketing engine? Yep, 0. A big fat $0.
And the time commitment? About 30 minutes a day. That's it. This is more effective than a massive ad campaign, and it's completely free and totally sustainable.
So as we wrap things up here, let's just zoom out for a second. Because all of these plays, all of these habits, they're all built on one single core philosophy that really defines all of modern marketing. And this right here is the ultimate takeaway. It's not about who has the biggest budget. It's not about who has the flashiest ad. In this crazy attention economy we live in, the winner is the person who is the most generous with their knowledge, the person who is the most helpful in their niche, period. So what does this all mean for you? Where does your audience live? Where do they spend their time? Is it on TikTok, Reddit, LinkedIn? Let us know down in the comments which platform you're really focused on, and start thinking about how you can become the most helpful person there.